I got a Hobby Engine 2.4 gigahertz mining truck. Scale size is 1/24. All my stuff is usually 1/12 to 1/14. So I just don't know how well it's going to fit on my semi-trailer. I'm going to open it up and do a little video on it. Hobby Engine mining truck. I finally got it out of the box. And you have to actually unscrew it. It has a plastic thing that actually holds it into the foam. It came with 4 little tiny rocks. I don't know what you're going to do with them. They're made out of plastic. Spektrum 2.4 gigahertz radio. Nice thing about this system is I only use one radio for all my vehicles. It has all the buttons. All you do is turn the radio on, bind it to the vehicle, and the same frequency keeps binding. So basically all these things here are bound to one radio. I don't have to have a whole bunch of batteries in the radios. I just use this one radio and that's all I use. Has posi traction in the back, so that means it's lock diff. Wheels are solid hard rubber with no, it has some type of maybe plastic or rubber skin on the outside. Yeah, there's a rubber skin over hard plastic. Has a little tiny cab. Little fire extinguishers in there. Little ladders with hand railings on them. Has a tiny little ladder in there, I don't know what it's for. And the cooling fins back in there. The body doesn't look too bad at all. They could have painted these little lug nuts that would have made it stand out a little bit better, but they didn't. This is 1/24 scale. This is on a 1/14 scale RC 4-wheel drive trailer. So I'm going to try to get the front view. So it's not too bad for width. If I push this thing back on, the front steers hang over about that far. The rear about the exact same, so probably transporting it and loading it, you'd have to flip out these sides and then put the railings on, just for safety. Variable speed, forward and reverse. Same thing with the steering. The bind button's up here, that's where you bind it, and the little light tells you you're bound. Comes with the battery and the charger for the truck. You have to put batteries in the receiver or transmitter. Has the trim buttons for the steering. You just push it, and each time you push it, adjusts the steering a little bit. So that's how I had to trim it out. See, the steering's not trimmed, so there we go. One more. And just push the buttons. The battery goes here. There's nothing in these, I don't think. There we go. That was popped out. There's a little track I had to pop it back in. Little fake hydraulics. Oh, see, this same thing. There's a rubber outside coating over a plastic wheel. There's the back of it. Has no backup lights or brake lights or anything. Let's turn it around the other direction. This is what the other side looks like. Has all these little fins in here. Little intake in here for the engine. I don't know where it goes. Oh, it's open. You probably could lose stuff down inside there. There's a little intake in there. But it's open, so stuff can fall down inside. It must be a little compartment. Let's see about the front lights here. See what we got going on here. Alright, let's see here. Let me see if I put something under the back of this thing to hold it up. There we go. Put a little box under the back. So it has two red lights that come on here and here. One bulb in the center, and it lights both of these lights up. And it has headlights down below. Forward and reverse lights the lights up. Alright, just forward and reverse lights the lights up on here. That's it. I don't know why there's red ones up here for. But you got ones down here. One bulb per side, but it just spreads out. So you got 3 on each side and 2 up here. Let's see how the dump body works here. Push any buttons up here. Well, that's how far it goes. It's not that steep. If you hold the button down, it just cycles, goes through. There's not much under here besides some rivets and some panels. I do have little scuffs on my truck here, right there. And that's because there's little knobs back here on this tank, fuel tank. And I might have to sand those off, but when they shipped it to me, the vibration must have rubbed some marks in the body. Alright, I'm going to go make a little video of it running around, see how fast it goes. It has variable speed, so it's really nice. You move real slow with it. Variable steering. Uh-oh. It doesn't dump that high, so the stuff won't come out.